Since we are in the holiday season, how are you personally enjoying the holidays?
I'm so focused on getting to my goal with this music industry thing that I got going on. So the holidays for me is not really I'm not really big on the holidays this year.
Oh.
I'm only doing it for my mom. So I'll go visit my mom. She's out of town. I'm in New York. She don't live out here. So I'll go visit my family and stuff like that. But other than that, and I ain't got no kids. So it's a little different for me. No siblings, kids. It's just work. So
no cousins to hang out with, nothing?
I mean, yeah, but I got friends, I got god kids and things like that, but it's still not, it's still not your foundation under your roof. So it's a little different.
Yeah, I feel you on that. I definitely do. Mm-hmm. But since you do represent the hip hop community, how would you describe hip hop during the holidays?
It's a bittersweet moment because I have some very, very huge, great moments when it comes down to music, and it might just be around the holidays.
Yeah.
And then, some people, they really care about being around family. Some people don't have family, but it does take a lot from trying to spend time with your family and putting in time to work in.
I want to say you're fairly new into the rap game. I know you began rapping at the age of 12, but I know you officially started taking rap serious a couple years ago, maybe. I think you're 26, 27 now. Correct me if I'm wrong, but.
Yeah, but I thought I was 12 years old when I wanted to rap, but I actually was 8. That our grandmother, she told me that I told her when I was around 8, 9 years old that I wanted to be a rapper, but I didn't remember. So yeah, I was 8. So I was trying to fix it because I remember telling people I was 12, but I just thought that was just me coming out to everybody. But I already came out to someone that was my grandmother. So she was the first person that I told that I wanted to be a rapper.
Oh wow. So then you've been doing this.
Yeah. I've been manifesting for a very long time.
How specifically did you find your sound in your own style?
I didn't really have to find it. It was already there. It was already there. I'm a little feisty. I'm small. I always had a big voice and I always was energetic. So it's basically me just expressing who I am already.
Okay. So how do you feel like you've evolved as an artist since you first officially started rapping?
I never thought I'd see the day. It was hard. It was so hard. And I think I did pretty well because I took all the punches, I took all the opinions, I took all the criticism, constructive criticism as well. So now I'm just having it my way and just enjoying it now.
As you should. Forget the outside commentary. Those shouldn't really matter.
Right.
So how do you describe your rap journey?
Woo, all right. I'm gonna be honest. At first, I was so excited. Everything was great. I'm like, yes, I'm really gonna do this rapping thing. And then when it started to settle in, I was like, okay, this is kind of scary. Is this what I really want to do? Is this real? Because this is taking a lot of energy from me. But I just kept going because it was so fun to do. It felt so good to be in a studio. It felt so good to look back at my videos, and I already had thought about it in my mind and created it, and it came to life. Shout out to the videographers, the producers, my team. Everything it was so well rounded. So it was cool. It had its little bumps, little speed bumps.
Yeah.
But I got through the speed bumps. Yeah. I got through the speed bumps for sure.
So what about it was scary? Did you say it was scary?
It's the process. You got to be patient. You got to wait your turn. It's just the process of it, of you knowing who you can be to the people and wanting to branch off and do other things. Because I don't just want to do music, but I feel I have to finesse this department first before I move on and create other things as well. So yeah, it get a little scary sometimes when you think about time.
Yeah.
I'm getting older, you know.
Right?
I be like, I want to have a family now, but right now I'm still working. So it has its little bumps, but it's cool. It's cool.
Well,
I wouldn't trade it. I wouldn't trade it for nothing, actually.
Well, I'm glad you're keeping a positive outlook on it, because I definitely understand. I know where you're coming from. So,
Oof.
So what was the turning point for you in your career? Like, what was that song or that moment, like when opportunity started rolling in, or like when people actually started noticing you? Like, what was that turning point for you?
I had went to a store one day to get something to eat.
Mm-hmm.
I had covered my entire body. I put on a mask. I had on a hat, everything. And this guy came up to me and said, "Hey, you a rapper, right?" And I was like, "A rapper? What? Why would you think I'm a rapper? What are you talking about?" He's like, "You that rapper girl. I know you that rapper girl. Her name Lola Brooke." I'm like, "Lola Brooke? You trying to call me something down, trying to make it seem as if I'm offended?" He like, whatever. So I gave the guy $20.
Mm-hmm.
And before he took the $20, he didn't tell me how much was my items.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a little feisty. I was like, "How you gonna take my 20? But this the odds. We at the deli, so you know this be cool with them." So I'm like, "How you gonna take my $20 and you don't even ask me? I mean, you don't even tell me my total." The guy was like, "Yeah, that rapper girl," and I was like, "Oh, that's so crazy." He was like, "Yeah, you're Lola. I just want to tell you, you fire. I think you so dope." And that had me shook, because I was like, how did he know it was me? And it was my voice.
Yeah.
Like, "I know that's your voice." That right there, I was like, oh, okay, this music stuff this is serious.
Okay. Well, that's definitely a memorable moment. I would definitely.
Yeah. I was like, ooh.
Mm. So I know you have a lot of inspirations in the rap game. I know you said you have family that did music, so you felt you were born into it. And rappers such as Meek Mill, Nicki Minaj, Eve, Busta Rhymes are all inspirations to you. But one that stuck out to me, you stated, was DMX. DMX is number one on my rap list. And I don't know too many females that have him on the...
Really?
I don't know too many females.
Wow.
So what about X inspired you?
It's just the aura, the swag, the confidence. It was so gritty in New York. It was him. He was being himself.
Yeah.
And my mom used to always make me say, "I love my baby mama. I never love her," all the time. I used to sing that back to back to back to back. And she used to be like, "Sing that song. Sing that song that you like singing. Sing that song." And I love dogs. He loved dogs. And my dad is a big DMX fan as well.
Same.
So it was hard to get around DMX. It's like his energy is too big.
Right? And it's always the dads putting us on, because I swear to you, same.
Really?
Yeah, my dad always played him, like always. Like since I was a kid, I'm like, and that's why I love him so much now. I'm like, he's my favorite. So like when he passed, it was so painful. So yeah.
Yeah, it hit home for me too.
Yeah.
It hit home for me too.
And I see that you kind of, well, you did reference him in your latest video, Dummy-Ummy.
Mm-hmm.
So
I didn't even. What's so crazy is that the photographers that was there,
mm-hmm.
and it was a few comments. A photographer posted a picture that he took of me at my video shoot,
mm-hmm.
and then under the comments, a lot of people was saying DMX would be proud, long live X, and things like that. And I was like, I didn't even, hold on. I went on Google and I just typed up DMX, and I wanted to look through some pictures, because I wanted to know what picture did they look at to say that. Mm-hmm. And I found it, and I was like, oh, I didn't notice that. Wow, this is his energy. Yeah. Everything about it is his energy. I didn't realize it because I was so just living in a moment and being myself. I ended up showing respects to DMX. So it was like, all right, hold on. Let me make sure they know that this is not a mistake. Like I'm influenced by him. I'm not just watching him and then remaking something to make it as if it's my thing. I'm influenced by him. So this is him speaking as well. Yeah. So that's what that was.
Oh, I love that. I really do. I love that.
Because he is the best. Oh my God. We'll never get another X.
Ever in life. Ever.
Never. And it hurts so bad to know that he's not here. Oh my God.
No. And it looked like he was just getting better. I was like,
yes.
Oh. I was like,
but it's cool.
Oh my
it's
God.
Cool. I got you, X. I got you. I promise I got you.
Yes, we need it. We need it. So are you more into old school music or are you more in today's music? Like,
I'm a little both.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a little both.
Okay. And I know in an interview you did like years ago, you said like you're not really into comparing yourself with the ladies because you're trying to take out the guys. But what?
That's definitely a fact.
But what's your outlook on female rap today?
I love it. I love it. I've never ever seen this much women in music industry growing up as a kid. It was a handful. Yeah. Now we almost equaling out to the guys, and that's a great feeling.
Absolutely.
It's a great feeling.
And what type of mindset do you be in when you make music? Because talking to you, I get like a real chill, laid back type of vibe. But then, when you listen to your music, it's like, the New York gritty,
different,
the raw, uncut. Yeah, so like, what makes you turn that switch?
I can't even tell you I don't even turn it off or turn it on. It just does it on its own. I go in the booth and I just snap. And it's crazy because I had a show one day and someone told me that they can see my snaps when I snap. They was like, yo, when you're off the stage, as soon as you touch that stage, I could see when you shift. And I was like, I don't see it. I don't feel it. It just happens. It's just me. It's just me being myself. Some days I'm bubbly. Some days I'm very aggressive. Some days I'm quiet because I'm observant. So it's just depending on how I feel. I do have some music where I'm a little more calm. I just didn't release it yet, but I soon will.
Okay. Now you drop a lot of freestyles. Like at this point, they should crown you like the queen of freestyles because
that's how I started off.
Oh, okay.
That's how I started off.
You like freestyling more than you make actual songs, or?
Oh, I never got. Did I get asked that question before? That's crazy because I don't know. All right. I do like going crazy on other people's beats for sure. I love it. Just cause. So I do like to do that. But it's nothing like having your own record. It's nothing like having your own record. All of that stuff is cool, but that's just to sharpen my pencil. But to really get into it, this is music and I'm into it because this is what makes me feel good when I wake up every day. So me having my own records and the people vibing with it and they actually singing my verses and they could live on and live on, that's what matters. So I'm gonna just go with making songs.
Okay. Now you dropped yearly freestyles as well. So when
2022?
Yes.
Yeah, it's so crazy because I just was thinking about my 2022 and I found a beat that I really, really like. But I'm not sure about it yet, but it's almost there. But the 2022, I'm definitely staying consistent with my flows for sure. Okay. It's just to show the growth. So
yes, we love to see the growth. I really do. And I see you just got a Billboard for your latest single.
Yes.
How was that moment? Yes, how was that moment?
I'm still shocked. My mom just asked me this question before I laid down and went to sleep last night. And I was like, I wish it wasn't over. Aww. I wish I could go right now and see it again. She was like, for real? I'm like, yeah, I can't believe it. Whew, that thing was big too. I'm still saying her like, oh my God, like that's real. Mm-hmm. She like, I just was thinking about me walking down 42nd with your dad and stuff, not knowing that the baby in my stomach is gonna be on one of these billboards.
Oh my
and I was
gosh.
like, wow, yeah. And I was like, wow. And you know, she don't live out here, so
yeah,
she didn't get to see it in 3D, but she still was like, she posts before me.
Gotta love that parents. We gotta love the parents. We really do.
Yeah, for sure.
So you have a lot of singles, and I want to say, did you drop an EP?
Or no, I never dropped a project ever.
Okay, see, yes. Like, where's the project, the body of work? Like, you've been talking a lot about Little Big Mama, but like, is there an exact date? Like, what can the fans expect, you know?
I'm just gonna say this. Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna keep dropping until my fans really, really make me feel like they want it. And I'm starting to feel the energy from them. They starting to tell me like, girl, we need a full project now. Like you keep dropping all these fires, and we just need the full body to just be fire. So we could leave you alone for a little bit, and then we gonna come back. Cause right now we gonna keep bothering you. So it's soon be time for sure.
Okay, so we're waiting on the fans. Okay.
Yeah, we're waiting on Little Big Mama. Little Big Mama coming. She coming.
Okay.
She coming.
All right. Now, I ask every artist this question, like, where are you trying to take your career? Are you trying to be on the charts, you know, Billboard charts, Apple charts, all that? Or are you just trying to maintain like an underground type of scene? Like, where are you trying to take it?
Oh, no, baby. I done been underground I'm good with the underground. I'm trying to billboards for sure. It's so crazy because I just was saying I wanted to be up on billboards, and then that's so crazy. And then now I had got a billboard, but now I'm trying to get on the Billboard charts.
Yes, yeah.
So that's where it counts 100% for me, my family, and my fans. I need the world to see this, and for the little girls that's just like me growing up, that's what I'm doing it for. As well as the little boys too, of course, because I'm a little tomboy, so I feel they pain sometimes. I know what they going through.
So what's the best piece of advice that you've gotten in your career? Like, you've been noticed by people like Meek Mill, DJ Envy, Jadakiss, and you even have Mano as a mentor. So like, from all these different types of people that you meet, like, what's the best piece of advice that you've gotten?
Majority of them always tell me just don't stop. Just don't stop. And every time they see me, they always tell me pick my head up and keep my head up for sure. But what I always say to myself is stay ready so you don't got to get ready. That's number one key for sure.
That is a fact. So what does fashion mean to you in your, because I don't know, when you said stay ready so you don't have to get ready, I thought of fashion. So like, how do you incorporate?
Mentally, just mentally ready for anything. When I wake up, I might have to shoot a video today. I got to be prepared for it mentally before even getting dressed for it, but just knowing that I can give the energy that I can do to add up to the song that I make, because the songs that I make are very high tempo, and just getting into that groove. Or if I'm having a bad day and I had a family emergency not too long ago, one of my relatives got into an accident. The next day, I might have to go do a show or do a verse for someone and make some music, meet up with some producers, and I have to be prepared for that no matter what I'm going through. So that's the only thing about this music thing when it comes to artists. Sometimes we do put our fans first before everything else, and we put our fans first before our feelings. So it's just a mental thing, just being prepared and knowing what you're going against.
Well, I'm sorry to hear about your family member, because that
I wouldn't have. They're perfectly fine. They called me before I got on this call too. They called me. I had a conversation with them, and I was like, all right, I gotta go do this interview. And it was like, all right. So they good now, they home. So that's a good thing.
Yes, that is amazing. And I wish, artists, like, people do forget, like, you guys are human as well. Like, you have your own personal stuff. So yeah, I definitely get it.
Right.
So my last few questions to you, what are you currently focused on for your career right now?
Being consistent, staying consistent. That's what matters. That's pretty much it. That's like the number one thing on my notes right now, is just staying consistent.
Staying consistent. Do you write daily? Like, how often do you write?
I write daily, but sometimes when I write, it probably be like 8 bars. Mm-hmm. I could just be in the supermarket. Sometimes I'm on the phone with someone, mm-hmm. and I'll be playing. I'm going crazy. I'm like, Dad, I wish I could tell you which one of them. I just was on a phone call and I was playing around and I was like, wait, that sounds hard. Oh no, I'm writing that down. So it depends. Some days I have playful days. Some days I just write down conversations that I had, topics, or sometimes I write down things that don't even make sense, but I'm gonna make it make sense later on. Okay. Yeah.
So what is next for Lola Brooke? Like, can we expect another single soon? Can we expect?
No.
Okay.
Yep.
Any shows
coming? Some visuals coming.
Okay.
Some shows we gotta. On top of the year, we're gonna know what's going on with the shows. Top of the year.
Okay.
But visuals, mm-hmm. singles. I'm dumping them out. It's time to let them go. I don't want to hold on to them no more. It's time to let them go so we can move on and keep growing.
Yes, absolutely. So my last question to you, a little personal question. What is Lola Brooke's love life like? Okay.
I'm just focused on working right now. I'm not.
Okay, we can respect that.
Yeah, I'm just focused on working. I'm not really focused on anything else but myself. Okay, my body.
Yes.
Nobody but my body.